what a remarkable moment this is for Curaçao, for our Jewish community, for our shared history, and for the generations who will walk through these doors and discover who we are, where we come from, as well as the contributions of our forefathers and foremothers to our beloved island, Curaçao. Today we celebrate the reopening of the Jewish Museum of Curaçao, not just a physical place, but a sacred keeper of memory, a place where stories, objects, and the spirit of our people are lovingly preserved and powerfully shared. The traditional but unique Jewish Museum became a drawing card for local and foreign visitors who wanted to learn about the history of our community. Through the years, it would undergo a metamorphosis of what has been in 1970 until what it is today. Or should I perhaps say what it was yesterday in its traditional home.
We zagen hoe het Jewish Museum Curaçao niet alleen een plek is van herinnering, maar ook een beacon of hope. Een plek die vertelt over vluchtelingen, over ontworteling, maar vooral ook over opvang, veerkracht en verbondenheid. Curaçao bood in tijden van vervolging en gevaar velen een veilig thuis. Dat verhaal is niet alleen historisch, maar ook nog heel actueel. En dat voel je in dit museum, waar verleden en heden elkaar raken. Graag neem ik u terug naar het begin. Mijn agenda zegt op 19 november 2018 een gesprek met Michelle bij mij thuis, om 10 uur in de ochtend. Het werd het begin van een lange reeks ontmoetingen en gesprekken. Ik hoopte dat er via de SNOA misschien een pand beschikbaar was, en dat bleek zo te zijn. Michelle zag het meteen zitten. Een museale bestemming voor dat lege gebouw, midden in de stad. We hadden het nog over een luchtbrug van de oude naar de nieuwe bestemming. En het leek ons beiden een kans van betekenis. Ik zou George Maduro neerzetten, zij zou de geschiedenissen en persoonlijke verhalen van de Joden rondom de Tweede Wereldoorlog gaan uitlichten. De droom wordt pas werkelijkheid als anderen mee durven dromen. En dat is precies wat hier gebeurd is.
We are deeply honored that so many of you have come from Aruba, Colombia, the Netherlands, and the United States to be with us today. And of course, we're thrilled to see so many of our local friends here as well. Jews have lived on this island since 1651. We've witnessed the good, the bad, and everything in between for nearly 4 centuries. Some among us can trace our heritage, our family roots back 14, 15, or even 16 generations on the island. Others arrived more recently and can trace their ancestry back 3 or 4 generations here. Today, I am proud to say that our museum now reflects the stories, culture, and experiences of all these groups of Jews who have called Curaçao their home. The new wing that we are inaugurating today is an important step towards realizing this goal. It marks a dedicated effort to collect, share the history of the Ashkenazi Jewish community of Curaçao, something that we've struggled to do effectively over our nearly 55 years as a museum. With the launch of our Collecting World War II Stories exhibition, we commit to continued research uncovering the stories of those who fled anti-Semitism, pogroms, Nazi persecution, and the Holocaust, and who have found refuge on this island. The exhibition is designed to evolve. Not every story has been included yet. We will continue to add to it as we discover and produce more stories. The Jewish community of Curaçao is approaching its 375th anniversary on this island. The SNOA community has begun planning for this significant milestone, and we at the museum will contribute through research and a future exhibition on Jewish life during colonial times, including slavery and the slave trade. These are complex topics, and for a long time, these were only discussed behind closed doors. But times have changed. Our visitors are asking questions. And as a serious museum, we must be ready to answer those. Un danke di coração to our building team. Together, we have created something beautiful in Punda and for Curaçao. Thank you.
As you can probably tell from the way I'm dressed, it's my first time on the island. It's a steep learning curve. But a heartfelt good morning to you. Bon dia. Boker tov. Thank you for coming. Especially a special word of welcome to the young generation, because this exhibition is above all not just about you, not just for you, it is also partly by you. This event marks more than the opening of an exhibition. It's also a moment of reflection, of remembrance, and of renewal. With pride and purpose, we celebrate the opening of the newly renovated Jewish Museum Curaçao, a place that tells the story of one of the oldest Jewish communities in the Western Hemisphere. A community that has shaped this island's rich heritage and that continues to stand for resilience, identity, and shared memory. By bringing the Anne Frank exhibition into this newly restored space, we are bridging past and present. We are honoring local and global Jewish stories, stories of survival, migration, of belonging, and of courage. And so today, as we've gathered to remember two extraordinary individuals, Anne Frank and George Maduro, two young lives full of promise, dreams, talent, cut short by hatred and war. And yet, two voices that continue to speak to us today through their words, their courage, their memory. Their life stories, they're not frozen in the past. They also serve as a call to action in the present. They remind us of what is at stake when prejudice and discrimination go unchecked, when freedom is lost, when silence replaces action. We owe it to Anne and George, Zichronam Livracha, whose lives were cut short by hatred, but who continue to guide us towards a better world. Thank you.